You're listening to Greater Good Radio Hawaii. Please visit us online at greatergoodradio.com. Today's guest is William Donohoe, owner of the Shipping Shack, Inc. William is the first person in Hawaii to receive governmental funding for his business due to medical disability. So, William, you explained to us when you were diagnosed with your tumor in your brain. Are you able to share with us through the progression when you decided to start your business and how the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation program was able to help you?
Yes, like I said before, it's always been my dream to start my own business. And actually, when I went on medical disability, I made a determination then to start the process of starting my own business. And going from trips for medical reasons from between here and the mainland, I continuously worked on it. It was either here in Hawaii or back in Florida. And then when I came back here, it was January, I believe, of 2005. And that's when I discovered about the vocational rehab with the state of Hawaii and a program they had started.
Did somebody refer you to that program, or did you research and find it yourself?
Actually, I stumbled across it by luck. I was on the bus one day going to my doctor, and I looked up and seen one of the signs on the bus, and there was a private organization here that receives government funding for people on disability if they've been discriminated against, etc. So I called them up and explained to them my situation because FedEx would not let me come back to work. And I wanted to just go back and live a normal life. So the next day the lady called me up and she said that they had a committee meeting that afternoon, and one of them suggested for her to call me back up and to contact the Division of Vocational Rehab, which I immediately did. So it was just a string of luck. I came across this program.
And from that point, what were they able to help you do?
Like I say, I went in and did an initial interview, and then they had me come back, set up another interview, and met my caseworker. Her name was Lorraine Golkin with Vocational Rehab, and she sent me to a Hawaii entrepreneurship class that was instructed by a gentleman by the name of Hal Frazier, and I completed his class. And in fact, Hal meets with each one of his students independently outside the classroom, and Hal helped me tremendously, with my business plan, etc. And I started his class back in February of 2005, and then September the 1st of 2005, I went from a committee of bankers, government officials, and etc., and presented my business plan. And on September 9th, I was granted my grant to start my business.
So who was the key person that really held your hand and took you through the steps of getting your business started?
Without a doubt, was Hal Frazier.
Okay, and he's the one that leads the Hawaii Entrepreneur class?
That's correct.
Okay, and where is his class held?
At that time, I was taking his class. He had it here on the 4th Street Mall at the University of Phoenix. He also taught a class at Chaminade University. But now he teaches a class right next door to the Shipping Shack in the Kaimiki Entrepreneur Center. He uses a conference room there.
So he was able to help you put together a business plan and go for the funding that would be necessary to get your business started?
Correct. And in fact, in between classes, Hal had the whole month of December, this past December, free. And he came in every day and helped me assist and manage and run my store.
And as you wrote your business plan, what did you feel or what were you taught was the most important part of the business plan to focus on?
To make sure that all the numbers correspond, the cash flow, expenses, etc., and have it to a confined point and not to have too much material in there, because a lot of times that will keep you from getting funding, whether it be private or public money. If you have too much information in your business plan, it has to be pinpointed so the person looking over your business plan does not get distracted.
And was your business plan towards more bankers or for the governmental funding at that time?
Actually, it was toward both. I had to have pinpoint accuracy in my numbers. I had to have down exactly pinpoint material. It could be point of sale registers, the software, packing supplies, building materials, and everything. Everything had to be pinpointed down to the exact numbers, down to the precise penny, exactly what I needed.